Over the last 20 years or so, we've seen some major changes into that BB Core era. I actually sat down with developers over at Wilson with DeMarini and Louisville Slugger, joined by head coach Chris Crutchfield. Coach, you're walking off the bus back here in Omaha as Summit League champs. Just what's that feeling like knowing you're going to the dance? It's relaxed, it's loose. The players, the coaches, even the media are all loose, and you really get a chance to know all these players and coaches on a personal level. Might be embarrassed of me, but we'll see if I'm going to embarrass myself or not. This is what you guys get the opportunity to do. That ball's going at least 480. Now all this fun, again, starting at 6 o'clock here. They said they might even have a plan to sneak one of these bad boys into the arena, so no trash cans. Safe out there in Providence. Bill, yeah, it's news that has shocked the entire volleyball world just moments ago. John Cook has led the Huskers to 4 national championships, 12 NCAA semifinal appearances, and 14 conference titles at Nebraska. A choice to go to Nebraska. Both of you guys doing that. Is that something the two of you guys talked about? The big point of emphasis, the turnovers. It plagued Nebraska before the rule era, as well as in Rule's first season. And the culture here, it is a strong one. Now get this. With the addition of Agnew in 2023, 6 of 7 Creighton staff members are all former Blue Jays themselves, taking the step off the court and onto the bench, but now as coaches. But in all honesty, it was a pitching duel on both sides. Kentucky's Mason Moore, he had himself a pretty good day as well. The University of Michigan's football program is facing major penalties after a sign-stealing scandal rocked the NCAA. Worked into her contract at Louisville was a no buyout clause for one place and one place only, and that was back home here in Nebraska. Well, that time has now come, and the future is Danny Busboom Kelly. Game 1 of the International League playoffs of the Storm Chasers takes place here tonight at Warner Park. As for the sale of the team, there are a few more approvals that need to be obtained at open practice. They tell me their favorite part is just the magic of being here. It really is, like Amy said, that Omaha experience. The ticket to the 124th U.S. Open is punched for Creighton Prep alum Carson Shockey. The Omaha native shot a 65 and 67 in both his rounds. He even does something a little unorthodox while taking ground balls. He holds a ball in his throwing hand while working on getting through the ball with his glove hand. It's always special to get a chance to play in a tournament like this, but you get to do it with your brother. Just how cool is that experience?
And the players make me feel like part of the team and one of them.
J.R. Anton's love for North Carolina baseball dates back to the early 2000s. When he and his family went to Chapel Hill for a study on Hunter syndrome. That same summer, UNC went on a massive run that led them to Omaha.
He watched all of that, and then they were coming to Omaha, and he was kind of excited about it.
That set everything into motion. JR and his dad, Walter, went to see the Tar Heels practice at Millard West High School.
There was JR, and next thing I know, he's out on the field, and I look out there, and I don't think we played for a couple days, so, it was kind of loose, and yeah, everybody just having fun, right? Trying to soak it in, and there he is, and that's how the relationship started.
That relationship was with former head coach Mike Fox. UNC made 4 straight trips to Omaha from 06 to 09, and again in 11, 13, and 18. JR was there as the Diamond Heels bat boy.
He'd run out to get the bat, come running in, or after the game when they all
yeah, I have lots of pictures.
Tapping him on the top of the head. They always tap the top of the helmet.
JR became a fixture in the program for 18 years, 18 different teams, and hundreds of different players.
He literally, as I say, was living his best life because that is where he wanted to be.
This 2024 UNC team was a top 25 team all year, poised to make another run to Omaha with JR in the dugout. Until the worst happened. JR passed in early May from Hunter syndrome, just weeks before the ACC tournament. Now, the Tar Heels honor JR with patches on their jerseys and helmets.
His life was pretty special. We had to do that. We wanted to do that.
JR's legacy still lives on, and if there's one thing he taught everyone in Chapel Hill, it is live your life to the fullest.
Just want to thank the North Carolina program. Everything they did for him.
Jay Ziola is a top baseball prospect in the state of Nebraska. His twin brother, Cade Ziola, also a top prospect, but on the wrestling mat.
One becoming a wrestler, one becoming a baseball player, pretty opposite ends of the spectrum. So how does that come to fruition as 2 young athletes?
When we started to get to high school, or get to that age, my dad was like, well, you guys can either be like pretty good at both sports or you can be like elite at one sport.
The twins went their separate ways and became elite in their respective sports at Scott Catholic. But it wasn't always that way.
Growing up, there wasn't any like brotherly rival because we were always like the worst two kids on the team. So we just kind of stick with each other.
He was telling me how you guys weren't the best growing up.
Yeah, no, we were not the best growing up.
So what goes into that?
Consistency. Always going to practice, falling in love with the sport. It's all about consistency, and my dad instilled and my mom and dad instilled some values in us that like, hey, these are the things we're going to do, and no matter what it takes to get to the level you guys want, they were going to help us achieve that.
That next level for the Ziola twins is staying home to become Huskers, both committing to Nebraska to compete at the D1 level.
The choice to go to Nebraska, both of you guys doing that, is that something the two of you guys talked about?
The decision was really simple for him, and once he made that, it was kind of like, hey man, you're going here.
Any kid from Nebraska growing up, like they go to the football games, they go watch baseball. I mean, it means something to go be a Husker.
What's next for the Ziola brothers as you guys do chase that next dream over there at Nebraska?
Just Division I national championships. That's all we've ever dreamed of, holding the Division I plaque above our head, wearing the block end on our chest.
We're going to try to be as great as we can be. We just want to see how good we can get because I don't think we're anywhere near our peak.
With two elite level athletes living closely together, you might think things can get pretty competitive. However, that's not the case.
Is there ever any talks of who the better athlete is?
No, because if you ask either of us that, I'll say Cade's a better athlete and he'll say I'm a better athlete. So that's kind of cool, I think.
Who do you think the better athlete is of the two of you?
Oh, athlete? For sure him. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
He said it was you.
Our competitiveness is what drives each other, but like I said, it's never jealousy.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing that I take away from our successes is we both want to see each other win.
One bragging right held over Jace's head. Cade and their little brother have a combined 5 state titles.
That's what I want to get because right now I'm the only one in our family without a gold medal. So they can kind of talk a little smack about that.
Jokes aside, Jace is a potential MLB draft pick in this upcoming draft.
I'm just going to try to keep having a good spring and see what happens with that. But Nebraska's great. It's definitely not a consolation prize at all.
While Cade capped off his high school wrestling career with his 3rd state title. The Ziola twins now ready for the next stop, together.
If I got to say one thing, I'm proud of my brother. And I think he's proud of me, and we're going to keep chasing our dreams.
Reporting in Omaha, Eddie Messel, KETV NewsWatch 7.
Let's go Bulls!
Heather Bargo, the mom of Tennessee utility player and former Omaha West Side star Dalton Bargo, can't just sit down and relax while watching the Vols play. Just sitting still is something she hasn't been able to do since Dalton started playing at a young age.
As soon as he plays, I pace, I stand. It's very hard to just feel contained while it's happening.
And just like any proud mom, when the Vols are winning, it's all fun in the stands. But there's also times to lock in pressure situations.
Come on, kid.
And just like any true baseball player or baseball family, Mama Bargo and Dalton have their pregame ritual.
It kind of started accidentally when he was about, I don't know, he was maybe 10 or 12. A funny thing happened at the ball field and I hollered, "Hey, 6, don't suck." And ever since then, every game day before the game at some point, whether it's in person or now via Snapchat, I let him know, "Hey kid, don't suck." There you go, kid! Woo!
Oh yeah, my mom's my rock. She's been there every tournament, every step of the way, and I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for her, and especially my dad, with it being Father's Day weekend. And I'm just thankful for everything they've done for me.
Despite the outcome this week, Mama Bargo is just excited to watch her son play back home in Omaha.
Since he was very little, he's never talked about if I play in the College World Series, it's when. When he transferred last summer, that was a main thing for him, was I want an opportunity to be able to play in Omaha in June, and that's what he's doing and living his best life.